Lesson 1.3 Integration of Exponential Function. If we recall from our differential calculus, if we have the derivative of e raised to v plus c, that is equal to e raised to v dv. So in anti-differentiation, the integral of this expression, e raised to v dv, that is equal to e raised to v plus c, provided that dv is the derivative of your exponent v. Derivative of a raised to v ln of a plus c is equal to av dv. Thus, the integral of a raised to v dv is equal to a raised to v over ln of a plus the arbitrary constant c, provided that dv is the derivative of your exponent v, and this a here is a constant. Example 3.1, we have the integral of e raised to 3x dx. From our formula, the integral of e raised to v dv is just equal to e raised to v plus c. So here, we will determine first what is the value of your v. So v is the exponent of your e, that is equal to 3x. Taking the derivative of this, and we have dv is equal to 3 dx. So the integral of e raised to 3x dx is just equal to kung makikita natin dito, para magamit natin yung formula natin, if this is v, yung nandito should be the derivative of your exponent, and your answer is, kukopyahin lang natin to, plus the arbitrary constant c. Ngayon, kung makikita natin dito, kulang tayo ng 3. So therefore, we will multiply 3 here, and we will multiply the reciprocal dito sa labas. So makikita na natin dito that this 3x here, the derivative of that is the 3 dx. So nasa tabi niya na yung kanyang derivative. Therefore, your answer is equal to 1/3 e raised to v. So that is just e raised to 3x plus the arbitrary constant c. Example 3.2, we have the integral of e raised to tangent x secant squared x dx. So first, we will let our exponent equal to v. So v is equal to tangent x. dv is equal to secant squared x dx. So kung titingnan natin yung problem natin, this is our v, and ito ang ating derivative. So from our formula, we have the integral of e raised to v dv is just equal to e raised to v plus c. So this is our v, and this is our dv. So therefore, the integral of e raised to tangent x secant squared x dx is just equal to e raised to v. So that is just equal to e raised to v tangent x plus c. Example 3.3. We have the integral of 10 raised to 4x dx. So from our formula, we have the integral of a raised to v dv. This is just equal to a raised to v over ln of a plus c. Now, we will determine first which is a and which is v. So a here is your base, so that is equal to 10. And v is your exponent, so that is equal to 4x. Now, taking the derivative of v, so we have dv is equal to 4 dx. So, the integral of 10 raised to 4x dx is just equal to, so kung titingnan natin dito, the value of your v is 4x and your dv must be equal to 4 dx. So, since kulang tayo ng 4 dito, we multiply 4 here and we multiply the reciprocal of 4 dito sa labas, so that is 1/4. So, makikita natin dito, if this is v, this expression here is your dv. So, katabi niya na yung derivative niya, therefore, we can now use the formula, and that is 1/4. The integral of 10 raised to 4x 4 dx is a raised to v, so your a is 10, your v is 4x over ln of a, that is ln of 10, plus c. So this is equal to 10 raised to 4x 4 ln of 10 plus c. Example 3.4, we have the integral of e raised to 5x dx. So we let our exponent equal to v. So your v is equal to 5x. dv is equal to 5 dx. So from our formula, the integral of e raised to v dv is just equal to e raised to v plus c. So we have the integral of e raised to 5x dx is equal to kung titingnan natin dito, our v is 5x and dv is 5 dx. So, kulang na lang tayo ng 5 dito para maging derivative niya yung expression na to. So, we have to multiply 5 here. And since we multiplied 5, we have to multiply the reciprocal dito sa labas. The integral of e raised to 5x is equal to 1/5 e raised to 5x plus c. We have the integral of x squared times e raised to x cubed dx. First thing na gagawin natin is to let our exponent equal to v. So v is equal to x cubed. Taking the derivative of this, and we have dv is equal to 3x squared dx. So kung mapapansin natin dito sa equation natin, we already have x squared and dx. So kulang na lang tayo ng 3. So the integral of x squared e raised to x cubed dx, kung i-rearrange natin siya, we have e raised to x cubed x squared dx. Now, magmo-multiply tayo ng 3 para derivative na ng exponent natin yung expression na to. So we have multiplied by 3, and sa labas, we have to multiply the reciprocal 1/3. Since the integral of e raised to v dv is equal to e raised to v, so this would be equal to 1/3 e raised to v. So e and your v is x cubed plus the arbitrary constant c. Example 3.6, we have the integral of dx over e raised to x. So, ang gagawin natin dito is to rewrite the equation. Iaakit natin si e raised to x, and we would have the integral of e raised to negative x dx. So, we let our exponent equal to v. So, v is equal to negative x. And taking the derivative, we have dv is equal to negative dx. So the integral of dx over e raised to x so para maging derivative ng exponent natin itong katabi niya, so we have to multiply negative dito sa loob. So since nag-multiply tayo ng negative sa loob, we are required to multiply negative din sa labas. So, since derivative niya na yung katabi niya, the integral of e raised to v dv is just equal to e raised to v. So, this is equal to negative e raised to v, so that's negative x plus c. If we simplify this, so we have negative 1 over e raised to x plus c. Example 3.7, we have the integral of 3 multiplied by e raised to x over 3 dx. So, first thing na gagawin natin is to rewrite the equation. Since from our property number 2, pwede natin ilabas yung constant. So, we have 3 integral of e raised to x over 3 dx. And we let our exponent equal to v. So v is equal to x over 3. So taking the derivative of this, we have dv is equal to dx over 3. So taking the integral of this, we have since kulang na lang tayo ng 1/3, so we have to multiply 1/3 here. So, since nag-multiply tayo ng 1/3 sa loob, we have to multiply the reciprocal dito sa labas, and that's times 3. Since derivative na ng exponent yung nandito sa tabi niya, then our answer is 9 ev plus c. That is e raised to x over 3 plus c. Example 3.8, we have the integral of the quantity e raised to theta plus 1 squared over e raised to theta d theta. So first thing na gagawin natin dito is to expand, and we have our expansion. E raised to theta plus 1 squared, that is just equal to e raised to 2 theta plus 2 e raised to theta plus 1. So, saan ang galing to? If we are going to use the Pascal triangle, we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. So, itong mga to ay yung gagamitin natin coefficient para sa ating binomial expansion to the second degree. The first term, so 1 yung coefficient natin, and we take our first term, that's e raised to theta squared, plus our second term, that is 2 multiplied by the first term times the second term plus 1 multiplied by the square of the second term. So we have here e raised to 2 theta plus 2 e raised to theta plus 1. And if we are going to use the FOIL method, so this is just equal to e raised to theta plus 1 multiplied by e raised to theta plus 1. So that is first term multiplied by the first term, so it's e raised to 2 theta. The outer multiplied by the outer, that's e raised to theta. Inner times inner, that's e raised to theta. So taking the sum of e raised to theta and e raised to theta, so that is 2e raised to theta. Last term times the last term, so that's plus 1. So it's up to you kung paano mo kukunin yung expansion nito, as long as tama yung sagot mo. Okay, so let's proceed. The integral of e raised to theta plus 1 squared over e raised to theta d theta is equal to the integral, so yung binomial expansion natin kanina, e raised to 2 theta plus 2 e theta plus 1. d theta over e raised to theta. So yung gagawin natin, i-divide natin yung bawat term with the e raised to theta. E raised to 2 theta over e theta, so that is the integral of e raised to theta d theta, plus lalabas natin yung constant natin, so that is 2 e raised to theta divide e raised to theta is 1 multiplied by d theta, and the last term we have plus the integral of d theta over e raised to theta. So since our v is theta and the derivative of theta is d theta, so derivative na yung katabi niya, that is just equal to e raised to theta plus 2, the derivative of d theta is theta, plus, so ito, iaakyat natin siya, that will be the integral of negative theta d theta. So, hindi pa muna tayo maglalagay ng plus dito kasi may natitira pa tayong integral sign. So, we have here e raised to theta plus 2 theta, and then here, our v is equal to negative theta. So, your dv is equal to negative d theta. So, we have to multiply negative here, and we multiply negative dito sa unahan. So, this would be minus, since derivative na ng exponent yung nandito, and that is e raised to negative theta plus c. Simplifying further, we have e raised to theta plus 2 theta minus 1 over e raised to theta plus c. Example 3.9, we have the integral of x multiplied by e raised to 3x squared plus 4 dx. So we let our v equal to the exponent 3x squared plus 4. So So taking the derivative of v, we have dv is equal to 6x dx. So makikita natin dito that we already have x and dx. So kulang na lang tayo ng 6. So if we are going to rearrange this, we would have the integral of e raised to 3x squared plus 4x dx. So we multiply 6 dito sa x dx natin para maging derivative siya ng exponent na 3x squared plus 4. So we multiply 6. We have 6 here. So required tayo mag-multiply yung reciprocal sa labas. We have 1/6. So since derivative niya na yung katabi niya, this is equal to 1/6 e raised to 3x squared plus 4 plus c. So dagdagan natin yung example natin. Example 3.10, we have the integral of 10 raised to second theta multiplied by second theta tangent theta. So we let our exponent second theta equal to v, so v is equal to second theta. Taking the derivative of v, so we have dv. The derivative of second theta is second theta tangent theta d theta. So from our formula, we have the integral of a raised to v dv is equal to a raised to v over ln of a plus c. So from our equation, a is equal to 10. Ito yung base. And since our v, which is second theta, and this expression here is your dv, then the integral is equal to a raised to v, so that's 10 raised to v second theta over ln of a, so ln of 10 plus c.